I tell you, I had a dream the other night, and God's confirmed this message tonight. I don't know, but He confirmed it. So I talked to another guy, and God gave me the message, and he quoted the scripture I was preaching out of tonight. So even the song tonight confirmed this message. So just so you know, me and Kurt don't get together and play the songs. Say, man, you need to play this. Him and God picks that out, and me and God picks this out. Amen. So we're led by the Spirit of the Lord, and tonight every night we need to realize we need to take God's word serious. And we're going to be in Matthew chapter 17 tonight. God's been good to us this week, man. Matthew chapter 17, verse 1. It says, Now after 6 days, Jesus took Peter, James, and John, his brother, led them up on a high mountain by themselves, and he was transfigured before. Turn that red button down just a little bit, brother. It's rolling up here. It says, and he was transfigured before them. His eyes shone like the sun, and his clothes because as white as the light. And behold, Moses and Elijah appeared to them, talking with him. Notice what it says right here. Then Peter answered and said to Jesus, Lord, it is good for us to be here. If you wish, let us make here 3 tabernacles, me for you, one for Moses, and one for Elijah. So what is that saying tonight? What God's trying to say, that Peter felt like it was okay. You know what I'm saying? Peter was in a comfortable zone. He was in the presence of the Lord. Sometimes we come to church tonight, we feel comfortable in the house of God tonight. And that's where he was at. He was in God's presence. He was in the presence of the Almighty. He's like, Lord, this is what we got to do right here. And he felt safe in that place. So he began to tell God, he was like, Lord, this is what we need to do. So notice what it says right here. Let's keep reading. It says, while he was still speaking, behold, a bright cloud overshadowed them. And suddenly a voice came out of the cloud saying, this is my beloved Son, whom I am well pleased. Hear him. Tonight, church, we need to hear what the Lord's saying. He's saying, hear him. Amen. So when the disciples heard it, they fell on their faces and were greatly afraid. But you know, today's society, there's no fear of the Lord today, Brother Rick. We need to come in here and we need to get up every morning and know that that day could be our last day. Why? Because it's walking in the fear of the Lord, knowing that He may not be pleased with our life and He may take us out. Yes, He's a sovereign God, but that we've all got one thing in common. We're going to meet the King. Amen? We're going to stand before the King. So here he is. They begin to, but Jesus came. Notice what it says, this is my beloved Son, whom I'm well pleased. Hear him. When the disciples heard it, they fell on their faces and were greatly afraid. But Jesus came and touched them and said, arise, do not be afraid. When they had lifted up their eyes, they saw no one but Jesus only. Now as they came down from the mountain, Jesus commanded them, saying, tell the vision to no one until the Son of Man is risen from the dead. And the disciples asked him, saying, why then do the scribes say that Elijah must come first? Notice what he says right here. Jesus answered and said to them, indeed, Elijah is coming first and will restore all things. But I say to you that Elijah has already come, and that they did not know him, but did to him whatever they wished. Likewise, the Son of Man is about to suffer at their hands. Then the disciples understood that he spoke of John the Baptist. Notice, here's the key. They just come. They're in the presence of the Almighty. They begin to hear God speak while Jesus was standing there. Notice what it says right here. We just keep moving. You go from this. It doesn't say the distance of time that transpired in between the place that they was at to this place that we're going to next. Notice what it says. And when they had come to the multitude, it doesn't say how long that they was up there. It doesn't say how long it took for them to get to this place where where this next scripture is. So we got to let's just say it happened the next day. So notice what it says. And when they had come to the multitude, a man came to him, kneeling down to him and saying, Lord, have mercy on my son, for he is epileptic and suffers severely. For he often falls into the fire. He often into the water. So I brought him. Notice who he brought him to. It says, so I brought him to your disciples, but they could not cure him. Here's comes some key scriptures right here, and we got some meanings and stuff we got to go over. But notice what Jesus said to the man. He began to say this out loud. Jesus answered and said, tonight, is he saying this to Antioch? Amen. Is he saying this worldwide? I believe tonight the Lord's looking for some church. He was talking about the army. Tonight, God's looking for some people to serve Him. He's looking for some people that's going to rise up in truth. You know what I mean? I look at Donald Trump and I see a man that's rose up against pure evil. And he says, I'm going to stand, I'm going to stand, and I'm going to stand. Amen? Why? Because he's held up the Holy Bible. He said this will be a Christian nation. He didn't care what was going on. He stood for the truth. But notice what Jesus said to him. Oh, faithless. And notice what he said. Let's get these two words because I got to give you a meaning. We got to get us a foundation. It says, then Jesus answered and said to them, oh, faithless and perverse generation. What is God saying to them tonight? There was a crowd there. There was a multitude there. It could have been believers or unbelievers. Tonight he was saying to the crowd, oh, faithless generation tonight and perverse. What was Jesus saying to the crowd? It was a disloyal people tonight. He was saying they was disloyal. You're disloyal to me. Notice what he says right here. The next meaning of faithless. It means to be unfaithful. You know what I'm saying? If you go cheat on your wife, you're unfaithful to her. Amen? What is it saying tonight? He's saying that, look, if you're unfaithful to your wife, you're not committed to her. Amen? What's he saying tonight? It means unfaithful. You're saying you're an unfaithful generation. Notice what it says. It's inconsistent. It means untrustworthy, unreliable when the storm hits, when things come, when the lost person comes. You're unreliable. I can't trust you. You just go any old way when the devil comes. You're just not worthy. You're just untrustworthy. You know what I mean? You're unreliable. You know, Russell, if we sit here and we have our co-workers that works under us and they start missing work, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to get to the point tonight. He's saying that you're unreliable. When you come to church, when you leave the four doors, you change. That's what he's saying. When we come to church, it's all about a church, amen? But it's all about the lost, amen? It's talking about tonight, can he trust us? Are we trusting him? Are we reliable to him? Are we loving him? Are we looking to him? That's what he was telling them. You're unreliable. You're undependable. You're deceitful. You're two-faced. You ever had somebody that you knew was two-faced? You're like, that's a two-faced person. Well, God's calling the church that tonight. Amen? Why? Because people begin to have their own way when they go outside the church. You're two-faced. You'll serve me while everybody's watching. But in the dark room, when you look out on your computer screen, you begin to be deceived by what the enemy puts on the screen. Amen? I'm talking, he'll begin to attract you. He's saying, I'm luring you. He's after you. But you got to get committed. You got to get faithful. And you got to start serving him in the right way, because he's telling everybody you got to get lined up. Amen? Yeah. He's saying tonight you was deceitful, two-faced, and non-believing. You know what I mean? Do we really believe God? We laid hands on that little boy out there. We believe God that the fever was gone right here on the doorstep. Are we believing God when we walk in the restaurant that we're too ashamed to bow our heads and reverence who God is, take our hats off and say, God, I want to reverence you for this meal. Why? Because it could be your last meal. And that's what he's saying. Are you trusting me when everybody's watching? Are you ashamed? You know what I mean? Why? Because people's watching you. That's what he's trying to say to this generation. So what does it mean to be perverse? What is he saying in that area? It says right here, It means to be stubborn, amen? I'm talking about stubborn. You just stiff-necked towards the man of God when the truth comes out. You begin to be stiff-necked, stubborn. You won't listen to nobody. You won't even listen to your wife. You know what I mean? God speaks through people. You know what I mean? And what He's trying to say to us tonight, let every ear hear what the Spirit's saying to the church. God's constantly talking. He's constantly trying to draw you where you'll get reliable, get in a position to be reliable, but He can't trust you. He's saying the church is untrustworthy. They look at their salvation over the name over the door tonight. They ain't nothing reliable about a Baptist, amen? They ain't nothing reliable about a Pentecostal. The only thing that's going to keep you reliable is Jesus Christ Himself. You surround yourself with the finest Christians in the world. That doesn't mean you're reliable because you're connected to them people. That's what God's saying. This generation is connected to the wrong things. He's looking for people that wants to be connected to Him and are drawn to Him and begin to operate in the Spirit and begin to believe Him. That's what He's saying to Antioch tonight. He's saying it to Facebook tonight. He's saying, are you really reliable? Can I trust you? When the world looks at you, are you reliable? That's what He's saying. And it means to be stubborn, bull-headed, unreasonable. When somebody talks to you about your sins, you get mad at them and walk out the door, and you don't care what nobody says. I don't care what Brother Willie says. That's okay. You ain't got to listen to me. You better listen to what he's saying and line up with the Word of God. Why? Because He's going to catch you in a place. He's going to send a storm your way to get your attention.
Right.
He's saying, are you reasoning? You're difficult. You know what I'm saying tonight? See, here's the key word. Here's the Hebrew meaning of it. Distracted. Distracted. The enemy's distracted you. They said it's okay to go out here and do these things and do this and do that. The enemy's distracted you. When people say, lay hands on the sick, they shall recover, you quit believing it because you got connected with the wrong people. That's what He's saying. The enemy's distracting you. Religion's distracting you. That's what He's saying tonight. You got to get back to basics. Get back on the concrete road, which is Jesus.
Amen.
He's saying tonight that it's difficult. See, here's another one. Drawn. Hebrew word for perverse is you're drawn to the wrong thing. That's what He's saying. He said the enemy has lured you over there, and you walk right over there knowing you shouldn't have. What's he saying? That we got to disconnect ourselves from some friends, amen? Rick, we better watch who we connected to, because if they ain't Bible believing, they going to have us back out in the world, and we'll be connected to the world, and we can't be connected to the world and be connected to Jesus.
Amen.
We cannot be connected to alcohol, drugs, and pornography and these things and expect to go to heaven. I'm just being real. He's looking for somebody that's reliable, that when nobody's watching you serving God. He's saying, are you reliable? He said it means to be drawn, to be twisted. What does that mean? Your thought patterns change. When you got saved, I was like, yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, I feel that. Next thing you know, you got around some of your buddies and your girlfriends on the jobs and everything else. They started cussing, telling dirty jokes. Next thing you know, your ear was connected to it. He's like, oh yeah, they don't know I got saved. And you ain't reliable no more. God's like, know what you're doing. That ain't what I called you to do. You're supposed to help them get saved. You're supposed to be telling them about me. That's what He's saying. We begin to be twisted with our thoughts. Have I ever been there? I've been there. Twisted. That's what He's saying. You're a twisted people. You're up one down, up one day, down the next. Up one day, down the next. What's He called us to do? Endure the storm, keep our eyes on Him, and we won't fail. He's saying tonight, this is a perverse generation. Notice what He says. He says, how long shall I be with you? How long shall I bear with you? Bring him here to me. Tonight He said, and Jesus rebuked the demon. It came out of him. And the child was cured from that very hour. Notice what happens right here. Then the disciples, after he cast out the demon, he would hear they want to go in private. Notice what happens right here. Then the disciples came to Jesus privately and said, why couldn't we cast it out? Notice here's the key tonight. Notice what he's saying right here. We need to connect with this. So Jesus said to him, because of your unbelief. How did I get to where I didn't believe God? I was connected to the wrong thing. I knew my lifestyle wasn't lining up with God. What is he saying? That you didn't believe me? That I could even help you? You wouldn't trust me? He's saying, do we really trust him? Why? Because we're connected to the wrong things. And we got to realize we ain't connected to the power source, which is Jesus. Amen. We got to get connected. That's what he was saying. He said, so Jesus said to them, because of your unbelief. For surely I say to you, if you have faith as a mustard seed, you will say to this, what? Mountain. What did the song just say? Mountain. The song was talking about a mountain. Notice what it says right here. It says, you will say to this mountain, move you from here to there, and it will move, and nothing will be impossible for you. What was the other song we just sung? I'm talking about an impossible God. I'm talking about a God tonight that says, if you'll just believe me, if you'll get reliable, if you'll get trustworthy, you'll know what to do.
Yeah.
He's saying tonight, notice what happens. We got a few more meetings we got to go through. Nothing will be impossible for who? You. He's saying tonight, if we'll get committed and we'll get reliable, what are we relying on? That's it. He said, what are we relying on? See, we got to realize what our focus is on. Tonight we need to realize, it says right here, however, notice what he told them. However, this does not go out except by what? Prayer and fasting. Let's just get on the key words tonight. What does it go out mean? I began to look at it and he said go out. Yeah. I'm talking, come on now. I'm talking about he said go out. What does that mean tonight? I'm talking about a God that said it'll go out. What is it saying tonight? It means to be turned off. What does that mean? When you're reliable, you're trusting God, you're praying, you're fasting. What is he saying? He said, I'll shut the enemy's mouth. Amen. Right. He said it'll be turned off. What does it mean? You're going straight and he's headed out the field because God just gave you the power to stand on your own 2 feet when everybody else, Rick, says you're not going to make it. God said to you, keep looking at me, stay reliable, stay trustworthy, and you'll make it. Come on, man. What's he saying? Go out. He said, they'll go out. See, tonight it means to be turned off. To be extinguished. What does it mean? When he throws you through the fire, the enemy throws a fire in your direction. When you got your eyes on God, he's saying, I'll distinguish the fire and you won't have to walk through it. Amen. He said, go out. He said, they'll go out. He said, the enemy will be removed. What's God calling us into? He's calling us to a fast. We better realize that we better connect with God. If we got to get on our knees for 45 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, why? Because time's winding up. We keep fighting the same old battles. We don't know why we're losing. We don't know why we keep going down the same old roads. But God says we got to call a fast. He said this thing, the only way they're going to move out of your way, you better get to praying and you better get to fasting. So you can take it lightly. That ain't for me, Brother Willie. Well, you just weak-kneed, noodle down, and don't want to fight the good fight. That's right. That's all I can say, because you know what? If you were going to serve God, see, Peter was in a place. He was in a comfortable place. Lord, just let me stay here, Russell. That's what he said, Rick. He said, Lord, let's just stay right here, right where we're at. That's what everybody wants to do. They want to sit on their church pews and do nothing for God. He's calling the church out. He said, go out there and get them. He said, how are you going to get there? Why is it all the time when the enemy sends an attack, people fall? Why is it, Rick? I look at people who's backslidden, give up on God, and I'm telling you that the miracles, the things that God done for them, and walked out on him. Why? They got to get to praying. They got to get to fasting. How am I going to overcome these drugs, this alcohol? You better hit your knees.
Amen.
How are we going to overcome it? He said it'll go away from you, and when you pray and fast, the enemy's moving.
Amen.
See, tonight that's a promise. When you're doing that, you can't help what your wife says about you no more. Because you got your demons you're coming up against. The things. See, here's the key. When the devil comes out of somebody, what does he do? I'm talking about demon cast out. I'm talking about demons. We all have our own demons. Everybody's got demons. I'm talking in the closet. The ones that's sitting over there waiting to come out of the closet when you open the door. What's he saying? You wasn't reliable. You walked right over there. They was knocking on the door of that closet God shut for you. And when you went right over there and opened the door up, and he started attacking you again with the same old thing. What's he saying? See, you got to have an ear to hear what the Spirit's saying to the church. Not to knock on the door what the enemy's doing. That's what it's saying. You got to listen for God's voice. When you begin to pray, what does he mean tonight? He's saying challenge you, push you. If you're going to make it to heaven, you get to praying and saying, God, I surrender to you.
Amen.
You're not going to make it on your own power. You can't do it on your own. I can't either, Rick. He's saying the church needs to get real and get fired up and be some prayer warriors. Ones that says, I'll crucify my flesh. I'll get real with God. I'm going to get committed to my prayer life.
Yes.
What does prayer mean? Devotion. I'm devoted to it. I'm committed. He said, are we really committed? With all the demons we're fighting, have we just maybe said a little prayer? Lord, help me. Is that how we pray? I'm talking God saying, pray.
Right.
He said, keep asking. Keep knocking. When you go to eat your food, pray again. Rick, he's called us to be prayer warriors, not weak-kneed, noodle-back, no good children. He's called us to be faithful, committed, reliable. When he calls us into war, we're ready.
Right.
What's he saying? Can I rely on you? What are you relying on? Him. You trust him. When he called us here, it didn't look like nobody even cared anymore. But I see a bunch of people in the house of God tonight. The vision that was given to me, God called me here. He said, go here. When the enemy come in like a flood, I was like, I'm going to keep going. Did we not? She said, why are we even here? I don't know why we're here. Ask God. But God knows why we're here. He said, be faithful. Stay reliable to it, Winnie. Stay committed to it, Winnie. Keep praying, Winnie. Keep fasting.
Amen.
See, you ain't going to fight no battle standing up. It's on their knees where you win. See, but most men and women's got too much pride.
Amen.
See, Peter's like, yeah, man. Come on, Jesus, we stay right here. I'm tired of fighting. Oh, Lord, it all looks good right here. Why can't we just stay here? He didn't call you in a church building. You're here to get re-energized, plugged in, and go after the lost and tell them who he is.
Come on.
Praise his name.
That's our job in here. To get prayed up, fasted up, challenged, and changed.
Amen.
He's saying devotion. You know what prayer means? Intercession. We wonder why our kids are going to hell. How much time have we prayed for them? Intercession. Praying. Getting out of out of the bed. Committed.
Yes.
No matter what, the enemy may throw a fire, but if you're on your knees before you get to the fire, you'll walk through it.
Amen.
You wonder why the enemy's always attacking you? You don't know how you're going to make it. How am I going to get through? It's all gloom and gloom, blaming on the pastor and everything else. It's not my fault you can't make it through. It's yours.
That's it.
I'm just being real. You got to get committed to God yourself because I can't get you to heaven.
Amen. Amen.
I can't get you to heaven. Brother Lyles can't get you to heaven. We got to realize we got to get our own fight going on. We got to work out our own salvation with fear and trembling.
Amen.
That's exactly what the Word says. But we'll get mad at the church people and leave. People leave churches every day. They'll get mad. If your hope was in me, your hope was in the wrong place. Because we better put our hope in Him. Are we really trusting Him? Are we really looking at Him? Do we really love Him? He's saying, devotion, intercession, begin to plead, man. What am I pleading tonight? Any of Baptist church will get fired up and this place will be triple the people.
Amen.
Fired up and going out winning souls for Him. When the lost will look at you, they will say, hey, that's a backslider right there. He'll go to church, he leaves the four walls and he does this. See, you ain't never going to win it acting like him.
Amen.
I'm talking connection. Connection. Our connection. See, connection. What we're connected to. See, you can't unplug my power source because I'm connected to Him. You may talk about me, run me down, but you can't disconnect my power source. Because my hope's not in you, it's in Him. He's saying, are we intercessions? Are we pleading with God that our co-workers won't die and go to hell? I seen a video today. He was talking about the church has quit praying. They come in to sing 3 songs and listen to a boom and goon preacher, and they're never challenged to do the right thing. They're never challenged to get on their knees and really get to know who He is in all of His power and all of His might. The Bible says it's a fearful thing, Rick, to fall in the hands of a living God. What's He saying? You can't fall into His hands unless you want to be in His hands. The choice is ours tonight. Are we really seeking God? Intercession, plea. It means to make a request constantly. God, I'm struggling. Paul told God, he said, God, I've got a thorn in my flesh. The enemy has come to buffet me. He said, but Paul, my grace is sufficient for thee. How did Paul make it? Prayer. How did he overcome it? Because he was a killer, Rick. He killed a bunch of Christians. When he walked into a town, everybody run. He's like, I'm not the same guy. Please don't hold that against me. Can you imagine Rick being in Paul's place? You're trying to get the Christians to listen to you about what God's done in your life, but you've cut their heads off. We probably feel the same way because we don't live right. When they see us coming, don't get around him. He's a hypocrite.
Yep.
That's what they was doing to Paul. This dude's crazy. He's killed my kinfolk. He killed my nana, my pawpaw. Get away from him. Why is the world running from us? They ought to be running to us. Saying, I want what you got. I see something different in you. I don't know what you got, but can you help me find a way to get some of it? Request. What did we really, and want is prayer. What do we really want from God? You know what I want? A better relationship, David. I want to know Him more. I began to think today, I was driving down the road. I was like, God, I want you. I need you, God. I can't make it without you, Lord. It's a want. Search is what prayer is. You begin to search out the scriptures and you find Him. Search. You begin to search. You begin to chant. That's what we was doing in here. Hollering out to God. Presence of the Almighty. Fall in this place. That was my desire. As we was worshiping, we began to chant to Him. Come, God. Come. What do you think? Did you hear the first song He began to talk about? Calling God into the atmosphere.
Woo. Yeah.
He was chanting to God. Come down. He's desperate. Desperate people go through desperate measures to get where they want. See, a crackhead, and I smoke crack. A crackhead, when they're hooked, they'll be desperate for it. It's calling their name constantly. Come over here. Leave your family and come over here. Adultery. Come over here. It's calling mom and daddy out of the positions. But God's looking for a reliable family, Russell. He's looking for some reliable men and women that He can use. How you ever going to get God's power? Start marching. Fasting. What does that mean? Suffer. It means to suffer, Rick. What's suffering? My flesh. I got to crucify my flesh. You begin to crucify the flesh. And which one are we feeding is the one that's going to live. See, if I feed my flesh is going to override the spirit because the two are in warfare to the Bible. You can sit here and say, I ain't going through no warfare. You better check yourself. You're probably the one that's not reliable. The one that's not trustworthy with what God's given you. Don't ever think that He can't take your kids to get your attention. Take your house. The thing you put before Him. The thing you worship. Things He's put before God. That fast He can turn it around. And cause you to hit your knees and you'll begin to want to be reliable. But tonight He don't want to have to do that. We kind of quit letting the enemy win. How are we going to be victorious? Prayer. Every now and then, push the old plate away. What are you saying, Brother Willie? Do you do it? I better start doing it. What is it? What is prayer, man? You're reliable to it. And you're looking at Him, not what they say. Can you imagine these little kids serving God in school today? I honor them, man. It takes a lot to serve God in the school system today because not even the teacher can say anything about Jesus. How are we going to change this? How does God put a man in charge of this country? See this little flag? It don't look like much to you. It's been prayed over. Tim has been prayed over. You probably can't see the anointing oil on it. Before the election hit, Mr. Laws, we was down here seeking God for America. We crucified our time at home, didn't we, Russell? We begin to hit our knees at the altar. And we begin to plead with God. And I'm not saying it's just us. There was people around the world praying. See, when God's people begin to chant, Jesus, help us. Lord, your word said, you'll never leave me, never forsake me. I'm reliable, God. You can trust me. Can we say that to the Lord tonight? Can we really, Mr. Lyles? Or is there something else that's connected to us that we don't want the chain broken from because we love being chained to it? I'm just being real. This is an urgent year. See, when the devil comes attacking, how'd you get here tonight? You started getting reliable. You started getting trustworthy to the thing that was changing your life. See, it's easy to serve him in here. And like I say, this is the charging place. If your battery's low, you're in the right place tonight. If you don't know him, you're in the right place tonight. If you failed him, you're in the right place tonight. Why? Because I prayed for you. Our problem is people don't know how to overcome. When the enemy attacks, they give up. Why is God allowing this? Well, how much have you prayed about it? He said the mountain would be removed and all things would be impossible for who? You. So why is it so we can't feel like we can't win anymore? There's got to be some prayer. There's got to be some trusting. See, tonight we can be distracted. Don't trust me, trust him. What am I saying to you? Trust him. How did I make it this far? Him. How did we make it, baby? Him. How are you going to make it? Him. How are you going to overcome those demons? Him. Prayer. Committed to it. That I've got to overcome, God. I'm overcoming by the power of my testimony. That's what the word says. I'm a what? Overcomer. I step over. And I have the victory when I begin to pray. And like Kurt says, the diamond begins to turn. This stuff is serious. It ain't about a building. It's about him.
Yeah.
How you going to make it, Delana? Him. How we going to keep climbing at this church and put a parking lot sitting out here where y'all parked out in the grass? Him. How we going to make it? Him. How we going to overcome everybody else's thoughts and what they say about us? Him. See, he overcome for you when they spit up on him. When they mocked him. King of the Jews. King. How did he overcome you? How did he overcome you? He had you on his mind. How did he overcome when they tied him up in the middle and they began to stroke his back with a cat of nine tails, ripping his flesh? You. And we can't serve him. We can't live right. We let things call our name and we backslide and give our lives back to the old life. And he went all the way for you because he trusted you. Did he not, Kirk?
Yes, he did.
He called you. pray for Russell Castile. He trusted you. He loved you. See, any old dead fish can go downstream. But it takes a live one out to go against the current. So you can go with the flow, or you can get against the grain and start serving him the right way, trusting him the right way, being committed to him the right way, devoted to him the right way, and begin to have the victory. How am I going to make it? Him. How are you going to overcome him? The Bible says, work out your own salvation.
Yes.
What does it mean, work? It's prayer that changes your life.
Amen.
It takes some work. And trust in him. How you going to pay your bills? You better get to trusting him. How are you going to make it to the other side? Him. Prayer. Why are we so depressed? It ain't because of him. Why are we struggling? It ain't because of him. It ain't him tonight, Rick. If I fail, it's my fault. If I just throw the Bible away and say I'm going back to the clubs, it's my fault. Tonight we got a choice to make. Every one of us in this building. Are we going to come down here and get committed? And come down here and get reliable? Come down here and get trustworthy? Things that's got us, man. It's got the church, Russell. People don't want to hear the truth. But my Bible says the truth will set you free. Let me run over this right here real quick and I'm going to close. Are we disloyal? Will we come down here and be loyal? Will we come down here and be faithful? Will we come down here and be constant? Will we come down here and be trustworthy? Will we come down here and be reliable? Will we come down here and be dependable? Will we come down here and be undeceitful? Will we come down here and be single-faced toward him, not two-faced? Will we come down here and be believing him, not non-believing? These are the meanings of what God's looking for in our lives, man. It's called a definition of who you are. People's looking for it, Russell. You know what the enemy wants you to do? Just throw in the towel.
Yep.
You can't make it. I think I just read a scripture that says, all things are possible to those who believe. But do you really believe that scripture? I'm talking, if somebody come in here with a wheelchair, would you be the only one in the crowd that believed God couldn't heal her? My Bible says lay hands on the sick, Rick. They shall. That's being trustworthy with his word. That's a commitment to his word. Not committed to the world, your mama, your daddy. Committed to him first.